Hello Taurus, and thank you for joining me for the April of 2021 Psychic Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. I'm vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and I do psychic tarot, astrology, channeling, art, all sorts of things. Been in the business for over 30 years professionally, so a lot of experience. This is for Taurus Sun sign, Taurus rising sign, Taurus moon. And if you're a Taurus Sun sign and your birthday is in late April, I want to wish you a happy birthday, Taurus. All right. If your birthday is in late April, it is a very powerful time for you to create your reality at the time of your solar return. Maybe we can talk more about that later. Today we're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation, which I use all the time. For the main portion, and then we're going to get into an Animal Totem card with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. I have a Patreon page, and if you are a level 2 supporter, you can also get 3 additional cards from the Tarot of Light. Beautiful illustrations by Tony Carmine Salerno. Alright, so these cards are shuffled in between, and now I'm just going to do a very loose shuffle and allow for the energy of the, spirit to pull the cards that are meant. Oops, we got all kinds of action going on here. Let's get these in order. So this one first, or I think this one first, then this one, and this one. Wow, the World, look out. Yeah, well, you're having that solar return, so the World. It's not surprising that the World showed up. The solar return is super powerful. For many of you, it'll be next month in May, but for a lot of you, those end of April Tauruses, it's happening this month. For some of you, there's going to be some sort of a reconciliation. Maybe you're going to be going back to work. That could be part of it. That might be the thing. You might be going back to work, or you might be getting back together with somebody in a relationship. Now, I'm big time not encouraging people to wait around forever for some ex to show up. But when you get the 5 of Cups and you get the 6 of Cups, it does mean that there's something from the past that is coming back and re-emerging, usually in a positive way. Now, you've got a few different people here, and I'm not sure who's who. This King of Swords is in the center of it all, and this person looks very, very positive and very, very favorable. Now, with all the court cards, there is no gender. So there's no male or female. It could be anybody. So this person could be an air sign person, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. The King of Swords often has an association with legal or law. So they could have something to do with some sort of law, judicial, something along those levels. He's also showing up right by the World, and I mean the World is one of the best cards in the entire deck. It's just amazing, fabulous, everything that you hoped it would be, and even more. There might be a little bit of you might be concerned about the money. That's typical Taurus. You guys are, well, what about that bottom line, that dollar? What about the money? With the World here, I wouldn't be concerned about it. So if you go back to work, or you might go back to your old job or an old type of work that you used to do here, some of you may even be journeying or traveling, or the job may involve journeying, moving around, traveling, I wouldn't be all that worried about it, because with the World here, even if you have to, maybe the pay isn't what you're hoping for in the beginning, with the World here, look out. It could be huge. So there is this element of the past with this Queen of Rods in reverse. So in reverse is somebody who is negative, or you've had a problem with. It's been a negative effect on your life. With the Devil card, so you feel in bondage to this person. This person could be a fire sign, which is a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Also, though, during the first 3 months before we move into your sign of Taurus, the first few weeks, before we move into your sign of Taurus, the sun will be in the sign of Aries, which is fire. So, could be something, something happening in those first few weeks. You're feeling in bondage. I want to tell you that there's other options, because even though we have the Queen and the Knight, they're both fire, I do feel like they are distinctly different energies, distinctly different presence, distinctly different people here. And it could be that one's a female and one's a male, but usually in these general readings it could just come up any old, that's not going to always hold true. So what I'm getting from Spirit, I'm hearing that you're going to find out who your real friends are. That's what they're telling me. So maybe you've been being even loyal to somebody in a friendship or relationship, but maybe even in a work situation. Maybe you've been being loyal to your old boss or your old work partner. I was getting rid of some of that glare. Sorry about that. And you're going to find out who your real friends are, you know. I don't see you wasting a lot of time with this hurt and sorrow thing. I think, you know, for some of you too, maybe you're still, you know, in mourning over somebody. It might be a death, but highly unlikely. More like a friendship that went bad, a relationship that went bad. And it's saying, pick it up, because look, you're coming back. You're coming back in a big way. I'm going to write that as you're back in a big way. Yeah, I'm going to write it like that. You're back in a big way. Because you are back in a big way. With the World, I mean, one of the best cards in the entire deck. You really can't get much better than the World. Another note, when you do have one of the Travel or Journey cards, which you do here, you have the Eight of Cups and the World card, this could indicate travel. You know, this could indicate traveling the world or moving to a different place in the world. Or maybe this person that you're going to be involved with or are involved with is coming back from, maybe they were from a different part of the world and they're coming to, you know, your part of the, what are they trying to tell me? Your corner of the world. I'm just trying to fix this camera a little bit too. Here, there we go. Yeah, so does seem to be some kind of traveling going on. Maybe you're going to get called back to work or an old work assignment. Now that, you know, the travel restrictions are lifting, it could be something like that. Or have you been separated from somebody due to travel restrictions? You know, I mean, I'm in the United States and it's not as bad, but I know some places, I mean, it's really, you just can't go anywhere. You're just pretty much stuck, trapped, you know. So maybe you haven't seen somebody in quite a while. That could absolutely be what this spread is about, for sure, for sure. All right. Let's get this animal totem going for our Taurus friends for their big birthday coming up. Taurus, what's up with you for your animal totem for April? The woodpecker, opportunities knocking, rapping, tapping. There's two things that this reminds me of. The one is the Edgar Allan Poe rapping, quoth the raven, nevermore, rapping, tapping, but it's not a raven, it's a woodpecker, but that's part of it. Opportunity is knocking. And there does seem to be some big tie-in with the past, and you should probably try to at least explore it, if not just jump on it right away. Rapping, tapping from the forest canopy overhead. Undetected if not for the sound. Listen. Primal rhythms awaken the heart to the earth's song. Yeah, your heart is being awakened. Redhead, your kundalini is being awakened. That's your root chakra. That's your sexy stuff. You know, when I looked over and I looked down, I saw so much red on this cards too. I have the red. Yeah, there's a lot of red coming out of there even, you know. So the red energy, your root chakra, your kundalini energy, you know, it's all being activated. And, you know, it can be sexual, and it often is, but it's also like, there's a lot more to it. It's getting motivated, it's grounding in reality. You guys are pretty well grounded all the time. I don't think that that's really a thing for Tauruses too much. It's also the color of blood, and when I look at, well, actually, you know what I hear? I'm hearing that red, red wine. That song, Red Wine. I can't even say it. Red wine. You make me feel so fine. All of the time. Whatever it is. So it could be something about wine. This could be maybe even like a trip to, you know, wine country. A lot of times this is open air. You know, vineyards are kind of open. So maybe you're going to do that with somebody, or even do that with some, you know, with a friend, and maybe you're going to meet somebody. You know, it's going to be different for everyone, of course. Okay, I'm going to do my 3 more cards for our Patreon peeps. If you want to find out about that, look below. If you enjoy my content, please hit subscribe. And stay tuned. I have a new class that I'm offering for Solar Return. Now, the Solar Return, if yours not this month, it might be next month. It's the most powerful time of the year to really manifest everything that you want to do. This is your new year, not January 1st. Your new year is your solar return or your birthday. So this is a very powerful time. And I've put together, it's good to write down your affirmations, you know, like you would at your New Year's. You know, you can do that. But I've put together this painting class. I know a lot of you Tauruses are very creative, and you might be getting it. You might want to get into it. So stay tuned. I'm going to give a quick rundown, a little bit of info about what that class is about. If you're interested, please do sign up for it. I'd love to see you there. If not, great. That's great too. I want you to have the best month of April ever. Have the best solar return and birthday ever, and we'll talk to you again soon. Did you know that your birthday is your personal new year? That's right. Every year on your birthday, the sun returns to the exact point of your birth. This marks your personal astrological new year. This magical time is known as your solar return, and this is the most powerful time to create the life that you want for the upcoming year and beyond. After seeing such positive effects from the spiritual painting that I've been doing, I had an epiphany. What about, instead of just writing out our affirmations for the upcoming year, what if we incorporate them into a painting? And the results were amazing. Better than any vision board, as you apply the paint to the canvas, you bring your thoughts, ideas, and wishes out of the ethers and into the physical 3D reality in a very tangible way. This painting has your own personal story embodied in the layers of paint, and is a visual reminder of what you are creating in your life. As an astrologer and an artist, I've combined these two powerful elements to create a totally unique course to help you manifest your reality and create the life you want. This class is for everyone, regardless of your skill level. If you've never painted before, these exercises will guide you through each step of the way. If you're a more advanced artist, you can still benefit from this course as an insightful spiritual experience. Harnessing the power of your solar return spiritual painting is the gift that keeps on giving. You can do this exercise year after year and track your progress, not only as you advance as an artist, but as you advance on your path of spiritual growth and development and manifesting your dreams. Do you want to make this your best year ever? Then join me for this one-of-a-kind class combining astrology, art, spirituality, and personal growth and empowerment. I hope to see you there.